broke up at that point because
No, this is the question. Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills?
no.
Okay.
And look at what happened. She called herself flexing and got a bigger flex on her. Now he's with somebody he doesn't have to pay a dime for. So it didn't work. You lost them to somebody with more money that will do 50-50.
Because she says, what do I look like to not be paying? What does somebody look like that doesn't have to pay for 50-50? What does that look like? I don't get it. I don't understand. You look broke? I don't understand what's the look. I don't care how beautiful you are. When I heard that interview, you're ugly. That's just my attitude.
Yeah, your attitude.
You could be the best looking girl in the world, but you're ugly. I didn't even like that answer right there made me say never.
Toxic.
Yeah, never.
Yo, situation like that right there, man. In today's society, man, that's all you hear on these podcasts, on social media, TikTok and stuff like that, man, that no woman want to go 50-50. Like, if the guy's rich and y'all got kids together, y'all married or whatever, and I can understand that, yeah, my woman don't have to go 50-50. My woman don't even have to work because I'm the breadwinner. I got all the money or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like, if y'all together, you got a good job and he got a good job, but he's not making $300,000 or $100,000 a year, but y'all making good money together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can build that wealth, not just, okay, he going to spend all his money on the bills, take care of you, everything. And as a woman, you're just going to put all your money to the side and save it or whatever. I mean, yeah, that sounds good. But in today's society, man, that's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? 9 out of 10, y'all might get a divorce and she going to have all this money of hers. It's going to be hers. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. And that's Kayla Nicole right there. She's a ex-girlfriend of Travis Kelce, man. Travis Kelce is the NFL star for the Kansas City Chiefs, and they dated it for a couple of years or whatever, and they broke up a couple of years already, you know, and now he's with one of the biggest music stars in the world, in Taylor Swift. And it seemed like these last few months and the year or so since they broke up, she going on these podcasts, stuff like that, still talking about the relationship. And I didn't hear anything from him, you know what I'm saying? He's not even talking about the relationship. You know, and they broke up, and now she's still talking about the relationship, like, which is wild to me. Like, move on, you know what I'm saying? Get over this. Like, he already over you, you know what I'm saying? So get over this whole situation. I don't know why she continued to talk about him and stuff like that, man, but it is what it is. I don't know. I don't want to say she's toxic, but I can understand what Cameron is saying, how she talk, how a woman talks sometimes, it can kind of turn you off. Doesn't matter how beautiful she are, how a woman talks sometimes, it can really turn a guy off, in my opinion.
Is it insecure of a man not to like or want you to dress sexy in order for you to be his wife?
What's sexy?
What I got on, like what I got on right now.
Oh, let me, I gotta get a good look at you. Let me see, where your shirt at? Kitty, what do you think?
I think that sometimes some of y'all women really don't understand how territorial men are. It's different if you were covered up, but baby, you got tape on. So yes, of course, a man who knows how men are going to look at you, knowing that there's going to be men who are going to be predators or going to pursue you, he's right for saying that. That's not meaning that he's insecure. He's territorial. That's a man's nature, and that's absolutely okay. It's your responsibility as his woman to understand his nature and to also have boundaries with yourself, knowing what you are exposing yourself to. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be quick. I'm so glad I can have conversations with my husband, because I asked him, we had a deep conversation. I said, what is it about women that will make you not wife her? And the first thing he said, the way she presents herself. That's coming from a man. Men will tell you that if you dress provocative, they're going to see you as an object. Stop calling men insecure. That is their God-given right to say, I don't want my woman to present herself out here, because not only is she a representation of me, she's a representation of herself.
Listen, in today's society, that's all you see. You know what I'm saying? A woman dressed like that right there, and if her boyfriend say anything, they call him insecure. Like, what makes a man insecure? You know what I'm saying? And he not just don't want you to dress a certain way. It just, like she said in the end, man, you're a representation of yourself and your boyfriend or husband. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming from a guy. A guy already know how other guys are. You know what I'm saying? And they look at, it doesn't matter if the woman's married or she in a relationship or whatever. Most men still gonna try to holler at that woman. You know, so a woman coming out like this right here, and in my opinion, I think she probably came up there just because she already know they recording You know what I mean? So that's another reason I think she kind of came up there looking like that right there, you know. And to be honest with you, she looks good, you know. But as a regular single guy, yeah, I would definitely try to holler at her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she's in a relationship or whatever. But if I was her boyfriend, yeah, of course I wouldn't want her to wait nothing like that right there. Like, come on, really? Like, let's be serious. You know what I'm saying? What sane man would want his woman to wear something like that right there? But all the women gonna call the guy insecure. Oh, you can't. He don't want you to wear this such and such. Like, nah, it's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's already having respect for yourself and have respect for your man. So yeah, the woman in the end, man, she explained it right.
Shit hurt, what?
Yes. But here's the thing, Ocho. Here's the thing. Give it a day or two. Let her calm down.
I can't because I don't know. I'm just saying I'm blocked. I don't know what to do.
Look here, that's one thing about you, Ocho. You a wise man. The one thing I know about men, they can.
And you know what? You know what I can't do though? And I can talk to you and chat. You know, like remember how you say if you live publicly, if you live it publicly, you break up publicly. Yeah, so it's okay. See, I can deal with that though. I can deal with that. The stove.
Take it offline.
Hey, the stove is hot, bro. You ain't just hear me, huh?
I know. Oh,
the stove is hot. There's no point in touching the stove if it's still hot. I got to let the stove cool down.
Ocho, look, at the end of the day, it's two adults. Y'all both grown. You can get into a room. You can figure it out if that's what the both of y'all want. So, Ocho, know what happened when you and your girl beefing? Oh, we need to take some time apart.
Right,
you allow somebody else to look at them.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. So while they looking, make sure they take over these mother responsibilities too.
They will.
Yeah, that's fine.
You just got to realize, your girl new to somebody else.
That's fine. That's fine too. Guess I'm looking at the long term. I'm thinking about how much I'm finna save. Go ahead, you can take that.
Man, all I can think about what she did to me, what she did to get me.
I don't care nothing about that.
Come on back, baby. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, no. Hey, but one thing about it.
What that?
Us, we can walk out the front door. You can get you another one.
Oh man.
Huh?
Ocho.
Hold on.
I don't know. Ocho, man.
Hey. Don't be no fool now. You can walk out that door, get you another one.
Man, but this one here, Ocho, had my toes spread apart like this here, Ocho.
Listen, I can find you 30 more could do the same thing.
Our answer will be different because we are emotional creatures.
I agree.
And I feel like, when I was younger, I used to have the tit for tat mentality, and I cheated on my ex-husband with Chad.
Really?
I wouldn't say cheat because I mentally checked out.
I understand. So you were almost done with that relationship.
I was done.
So you were done.
I was
with
mentally checked out. And I grew an emotional attach. So it was like I was already physically attracted to him. So it just made it even better.
But see, that doesn't feel like tit for tat. It just feels like you was done and somebody else caught your attention.
But at the age I'm at now, I felt like it was wrong because I should have ended that relationship fully.
Yeah,
I agree.
I was younger, and at that time, I was focused on myself and trying to get over everything that I went through. And if I would go back, I probably wouldn't have did what I did, but it happened. I can't go back and change it.
Does that affect your relationship now?
With us?
Yeah.
Of course.
So do you feel like Chad may not trust you as much because he knows you was with another?
I wouldn't say it doesn't affect Chad and our relationship because I told him the reason why I did what I did.
Mm-hmm.
But it does affect my ex-husband and our relationship. We do have a child together, and
so we are co-parenting.
Co-parenting, it does affect a lot. We don't communicate at all.
Yeah.
I bought my son a phone. That's how we communicate. But it's hard to really explain to him because as a man, their pride is very hard. It's like,
I understand.
you basically, I took care of things you should have, but they don't see what they do.
So that's Shannon Sharp and Chad Ososhenko, you know what I'm saying? Two former NFL players. So they was on a podcast and it seemed like Ososhenko and the girlfriend, well, his ex-fiance, they seemed like they broke up. You know what I'm saying? Last few days ago, I seen all over the internet that they kind of broke up and it was engaged and stuff like that. They both got kids from separate places. But the thing that really caught my eye is that I didn't notice, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I'm just seeing this right now that she cheated on her ex-husband with Chad. Even though she said there was like the relationship kind of was over, but she still was legally like married or whatever, you know, and something like that right there, man. I don't know. It's like if she can cheat on her ex-husband with you, what makes you think she ain't gonna do the same thing with you? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that was like she said, one of the podcast lady asked her, does Chad trust her? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, that's as a man, that's gonna be in the back of that's gonna be in the back of your head. Like, damn, you know what? She cheated on me. Well, she cheated with her ex-husband with me. You know what I'm saying? What makes you think she ain't gonna do the same thing? You know, like you a guy, and we gonna think about that, like, you know what I'm saying? But then again, it's like they was dating for a couple of years now. You know, I don't know the exact time frame, they long relationship, but it was dating for a while. You know, so this here kind of came out the blue because they had a good relationship. You know, but like I say, in today's society, man, and they both on podcasts talking about their relationship, and that's what a lot of people do now. They go on these podcasts and talk about everything they've been is telling the world everything. So people like me and other people, yeah, we gonna judge you and give our opinion. You know what I'm saying? So situation is wild, crazy scenario, man. But that's all I got for now. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the whole situation, yo. Don't forget to like and subscribe.